Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Farhanah from class BA262 In this video, I will share my personal reflection from the subject UBM599 Digital Workforce. I have chosen two topics that give me strong personal impact, which is crowdsourcing platform and freelancing breakthrough. Through this topic, I learn valuable lesson, gain important skill, and discover how I can prepare myself for real digital career opportunities. So, let's begin with the first topic, crowdsourcing platform. Right, personal learning experience. When I started learning about crowdsourcing platform, I thought it was be simple, just create a profile and apply for job. But in reality, it was more challenging than I expected. I create account on Freelancer, Guru, Upwork, Freelancer, and LinkedIn as part of my profile report. I had to customize my profile, write my description professionally, and even design a portfolio. I also tried to bid for some project, but my proposal were ignored. That's when I realized getting job on this platform is not automatic. It requires effort, strategy, and proper self-marketing. Right, from the experience, I gained two key skills, which is personal branding and strategic bidding. So, first is personal branding. What skill I have from my experience is how to write about myself professionally, highlight my strength, and match my skill with market demand. I also learned to choose strong word, include real experience, and build a profile that create trust. Right. The second skill is strategic bidding. Before this, I just send the same proposal to every job. But after some research, I learned that each bid should match the job post. For example, every bid have the task, so I need to make a proposal following the task. Right. These two skills will help me in freelancing and even when applying the job in LinkedIn or in interview. Next, about the insight and future application. What really changed for me was my mindset. Before this, I used to think freelancing was just a quick way to earn extra income. But now I understand freelancing can become a serious digital career, especially if we treat it professionally. I feel more confident now. I know how to build a digital presence and I know that my success depends on how I present and market myself online. I plan to keep updating my profile, follow trend on Upwork and Freelancer, and keep learning how top freelancer success. Next, about the suggestion what I need to improve for this topic. I really enjoy learning this topic, but I believe it could be even better with more hands-on activity. For example, we could do a live building simulation in class where each student write and submit a real proposal for a mock job. The good idea is to include peer review session so we can comment on each other's profile and improve together. Finally, having guest speakers who are successful freelancers would really inspire us and give us really life insight. Would help students apply what they learn in a more practical way. In conclusion, crowdsourcing platform taught me that freelancing is not easy, but it's full of opportunity. With the right skill like branding and bidding, I can market myself in the digital workforce. I believe this experience will help me grow, not only as a freelancer, but as a confident and strategic digital worker. I believe this experience will help me grow, not only as a freelancer, but as a confident and strategic digital worker. Let's move on the second topic, which is freelancing breakthrough. The second topic is freelancing breakthrough, and I had a very interesting experience related to this. I was assigned to design a simple logo for an online project. To get idea, I used the freelancer platform and students how real freelancer present their service. I noticed that they focus on their portfolio, communication style, and pricing strategy. This taught me that freelancing is not just about skill, it's also about how you offer that skill professionally. One mistake I made was giving very basic instruction to the designer, and the result did not meet my expectation. That's how I learned the value of clear instruction and communication. Next, about the skill. From this topic, I developed two more important skills. The first one is gain personal branding, but this time from the freelancer perspective, how to sell service in a professional way. The second is client communication. I learned how important it is to explain your idea clearly, give feedback respectfully, and understand the client's need. These skills are useful not only in freelancing, but also in real workplace, internship, and group project. I will continue to practice this by joining online project, learning from others, and improve how I talk with clients or team members. Alright, next about the insight and future direction. Before learning this topic, I thought freelancing was something temporary. But now I know freelancing offers freedom, flexibility, and long-term potential. I realized that if I keep building my profile, learning new skill, and staying professional, I can make freelancing part of my future career. I feel more confident to try freelancing job after this subject. And now I see myself as part of the growing digital workforce. Right, the suggestion to improve the topic. I think this topic can be improved by giving students a real micro task to complete, like writing a short proposal or building a simple freelancer profile. Another idea is to invite actual freelancers to give talk or short workshop so we can ask them questions. Also, having a checklist for creating a professional profile would help new students avoid common mistakes. With this improvement, students will feel more prepared and motivated to explore. So the conclusion about the reflection, I want to say that UBM599 has been one of the most practical and eye-opening courses I have taken. From creating real profile to understand how to communicate with clients, I have gained valuable skill for my future. These two topics, crowdsourcing and freelancing, help me understand how the digital workforce operates and how I can fit into it. I will continue to improve my profile, practice writing proposal, and apply this lesson to my digital career journey.
Yeah, in freelance industry, you're pretty much an independent contractor. You are.
You have to create a workflow. You have to have standards of operation. You have to have standard procedures.
I think as a freelancer, you should always invest in yourself, and educating yourself to streamline your process and your systems for your client's experience has drastically changed the budgets I get from clients.
Every single day, you are challenging yourself to show up in a way and stretch beyond anything that you had ever known before. Because you are wearing so many different hats and learning so much about sectors in your business that there are whole industries dedicated to.
When I onboard new clients, the first 10 or so minutes is me just getting to understand them, what their goals are, who they really are, what they really, really want.
I can streamline who my client is, what they want, what they need, and their budget within a couple minutes of writing through my intake form.
I meet with all my clients on Fridays. And so just give them the structure, again, with those SOPs and workflows that you are going to establish.